Hello everyone, today I'm going to show you how to make a notification system for your Roblox game. First of all, we need to make the template, so go to Starter GUI and add a new screen GUI. In the screen GUI, let's add a frame, position to the center, so 0.5, 0.5. I'm also going to change the size, delete the offsets for the size, and change the scale to 0.3 and 0.3. And now go to position and change here to 0.4 and 0.4. Now in this frame, add a UI corner, change the corner offset 0 and change the scale to 0.2. Next, add a stroke, so UI stroke, click on the stroke and change the thickness to 3. Click on frame, add a text button, click on text button, change its color to red and text color to white. Change the size, delete offset and change the size to 0.15 and 0.32. Now go to position and change the position to 0.9 and for the Y scale change it to minus 0.01, minus 0. That's good enough. Now click on text button, add a UI corner and UI stroke. Change the UI corner to scale 1 and UI stroke to thickness 3 and change apply stroke mode to border. Now let's change the text and enable text scaled. Change the font of the text. Now as you can see, when you change the size of your screen, the exit button compresses and we don't want that, so convert back. And what you're going to need is this auto scale light plugin. I'm going to leave it in the description. So find this auto scale light plugin and select your frame and click on add constraint. That's it. Now when you rescale your screen, the button is not going to compress. And the last thing to do is to add some text label, click on it, change the font, change background transparent to 1 and change its size, remove offset 0.9, 0.9. Now go to position 0.05, 0.05 and make sure to select text scaled and let's change the text and that's pretty much it. What I'm also going to do is add a UI stroke, change the color of the text to white and make the stroke a little bit thicker. We have created the exit button, but we haven't scripted it, so add a local script under the text button, and in this local script define local button equals script.parent and button dot mouse button one click colon connect function parentheses enter and here type script parent colon destroy. That's it. Now go to the replicated storage and add a module script to it and rename it to notifications and drag the screen GUI under notifications. Make sure it's in notifications. Now go to starter player scripts and create a local script, and in this local script you're going to need to define a replicated storage, then the notifications module script, wait for child notifications. Now go to replicated storage and go to remotes folder. If you don't have it, create one. In this folder create a new remote event and call it notify. Now go back to your local script. We're going to create a function that checks when this notify is being called to the player. So replicated storage dot remotes colon wait for child notify dot on client event colon connect function parentheses enter. Leave it like this for now. Now go back to your notifications module script. Also click on the screen GUI and drag this frame to notifications. Change the screen GUI name to notifications and drag this screen GUI to starter GUI. And this frame change it to template. You'll see why. Now in the script, let's find this template. So local template equals script wait for child template. Let's get the player. Local players equals game get server players and local player equals players dot local player. Let's create the module and now create a function module dot notify and parentheses, and in this parentheses type text first of all, in this function we want to clone this template, so local new notification equals template colon clone. Now let's move this clone to the notification screen GUI, so new notification dot parent equals player dot player GUI dot notification. And the last thing to do is to change the text of the notification, so notification dot text label equals text. And don't forget to, in the end of the script, return module. Let's save the script, go back to your local script, and here type notifications dot notify text, and in these parentheses type also text. Save it and exit it. Now the last thing to do is to go to server script service. To call it, you'll only need one line of code, and that is game.replicated-storage.remote.notify colon fire client player, and in here you type the text you want to show. So I'm going to show you have clicked the button. In this case, I'm going to notify the player that he has clicked the button. That's it. Now if we play, if I click on this button, it will not change the text because I forgot one thing. Go to notifications module script and new notification dot text label dot text. Now if we play, now if I click on the button, it will show me you have clicked the button. However, if I clicked it more times, as you can see, it just spams the notification, and we don't want that. So go back to your notifications module script, and in the start of this function you're going to define local existing notifications equals player.playerGUI.notifications colon get children. And now we're going to check if there is more than one. So if existing notification is more than one, then let's make a for do. So we're checking if there is more than one, and if there is more than one, we are deleting all of them before creating the new one. Now I'm in my game, and if I go and spam this button, you can see that it only opens it once. I mean, it opens it all of the time, but it deletes the previous ones. You can end it right here, but as a bonus I'm going to show how to animate the notification. What you want to do is to go to notifications module script and define tween service. Now go back to your game, go to template and drag this template under starter GUI and in notifications screen GUI. Now click on template, go to properties, position, expand the position and change this Y scale to like 0.45, and that's it. Now copy this position, go back to your notifications module script, and in here make some space and type new notification dot position equals udim2 dot new parentheses, and in these parentheses paste the position you copied and remove the brackets. Now let's define our new position, so local target position equals. Now go back to your game and change this template position to its normal position in the center, so 0.4, 0.4, and copy the position, go back to your notifications module script and type in here again udim2.new parentheses, paste in the position and remove the brackets. Now let's create a tween info, so local tween info equals tween info dot new parentheses. We need to define the time it takes for the animation, so like 0.15 seconds. We can also add this easing style. Just copy this line from here, and you can play with this easing style and easing direction, but in my case I'm using quad and out. We need to create the animation, so local tween equals tween service colon create. Now we define the template, so new notification comma tween info, which we have already defined, and then here just insert brackets, press enter, and here type position equals target position, play the tween colon play parentheses, and that's it. Make sure to drag this template back to under notifications, and now if you play the game and press on the button, you can see the little animation of sliding up. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comments below. Also, if you want to know how to add sounds to your Roblox game and script it so that when you click a button it plays, I'll leave a link to my other video in the description down below. Goodbye.